All right, what do George W. Bush, Rick Santorum, and Sarah Palin have in common? And none of them is still in office, but all of them are featured predominantly in a new campaign ad from the challenger in Pennsylvania's Democratic Senate primary. Oh boy, our Bruce Gordon covers politics for us. Here we go again.
Yeah, Thomas, Joe Sestak has told me repeatedly he would not go negative in his TV ad campaign against incumbent Arlen Specter. Well, now, with just 12 days till the primary and polls showing him trailing Specter but closing the gap, Sestak has actually taken the gloves off. At the debate Saturday, Sestak repeatedly linked Specter to former President George W. Bush, of course, highly unpopular among Democrats. And now, in his first true negative ad, Sestak uses that theme and builds on it. Includes images of former Senator Santorum and former Alaska Governor Palin. First, we'll show you the ad, then Sestak's defense of that ad.
For 45 years, Arlen Specter has been a Republican politician.
Arlen Specter is the right man for the United States Senate. I can count on this man. See, that's important. He's a firm ally.
But now,
my change in party will enable me to be re-elected.
Arlen Specter switched parties to save one job. His, not yours.
Look, Arlen Specter and I disagree on issues. He was a Republican. He advanced the Republican agenda. I went to Washington, D.C. to oppose George Bush and his policies. It's why I'm running against Arlen Specter, as he switched parties to keep his job, in his own words.
And some will wonder whether Sestak waited too long before unleashing this ad, especially since the most damning line in that spot, of course, from Specter himself, was spoken more than a year ago. And it's been sitting in the video vault ever since. Thomas?
Oh, Bruce, obviously this ad doesn't surprise the Specter camp. How do they respond, or are they responding at all?
Well, for Specter, the party switch is obviously a vulnerability, but let's face it, he's been welcomed with open arms by all of the top Democrats nationally and in Pennsylvania. Democratic political analyst Larry Seisler has worked his share of campaigns.
If I'm working for Specter, I'm going to use Obama, Biden, Rendell in some way. It's either going to be a television commercial, it's going to be in a robocall, a piece of mail. It validates what Arlen Specter is doing, and it is a very effective way to refute the Sestak ad.
We shall see. Of course, Pat Toomey is the presumptive Republican Senate nominee. We asked the Toomey camp today whether they will be on TV anytime soon to weigh in on the Democrats in the primary or in a more general Toomey spot. Their response, stay tuned.
We, of course, will be watching. Bruce Gordon in the newsroom tonight. Bruce, thanks.